Hola, ese me gusta Lowrider. So I like Lowriders. This is the second one I got here from this Greenlight California Lowriders collection. This is a 73 Cadillac Sedan DeVille. What's really strange with Greenlight is they don't actually show pictures of the collections. So it's really odd that they wouldn't promote the other liveries, right? What do I know what these things will look like? So I have to pull out my phone. What if I don't have my phone with me? It's just weird to collect stuff if you don't know what the other stuff looks like. What do you think about that? Okay. Right. So I've talked about this generation of Cadillac a couple times because there's different years made by Auto World, which I'll compare to, so I'm not going to really bother. Or should I? I don't know. Hold on. Okay, just a little bit here. This is the fourth generation Sedan DeVille. Oh, one thing I did learn is DeVille derives from French de la ville. I'm probably not pronouncing that. I know I'm not pronouncing that right, but it means of the town in French. So this is the Cadillac of the town, if you want to translate it. Okay, so this generation was out between 1971 to 1976. And they were assembled in either Detroit or Southgate, California. I've been there myself. I used to live in LA. And then also Linden, New Jersey. The designer was Bill Mitchell. He's designed many a GM vehicle. And then there's different body styles: 4-door hardtop, 2-door hardtop, and the 2-door coupe. Front engine, a giant front engine choice of either 7.7 liters or an 8.2 liter. And they were running their power through a 3-speed transmission. Okay, so that's the statistics. This is a really nice metallic blue. I'm liking that quite a bit. And then we do have some sort of badge in the middle of the hubcap. You would assume it'd be a Cadillac badge. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, so that resembles a Cadillac logo to me. And pleasantly, the white wall tire is actually centered properly. Nice details to the hubcaps. I'm assuming these are hubcaps. That one, the tire is either loose or something's not concentric there. Alright, so we have, seems to be some silver paint and some white and orange for the reflectors or side marker, and that paint carries across to the bottom and up this little skirt here and then up to the back. There is some red back here for some marker, and then I guess that is raised. Yes, this is a raised ridge for this chrome strip. There's a little lock there. And then interesting, I didn't notice this on the Cadillac. There's like a arrowhead here tapering to the back. Alright, Sedan DeVille is relatively legible. I'm really not being fair. You shouldn't magnify this so much on a Greenlight, but so far so good. Alright, some silver around the window frame and also on the plastic window as well, and down here, so represented the chrome trim. Going to the front, sadly we just have the weird white headlights instead of plastic inserts. Nice ribbing in here, and it looks like there might be a black paint wash as well to bring out those rectangles, but not down here. Yeah, so definitely paint, no paint. Blank license plate, sadly. And then the Cadillac badge here looks really nice, and there's a little silver paint on it as well. So yeah, you know me, I don't like the panel gaps so much. Really orange peely as well. Silver here, and that's nicely applied there. It's got these little bumps to tell you where the corners of the car are. Or I assume that's what they're for. Come on. Man, that thing is down. I don't know if the paint is stuck or what. Let me pause. Well, I can't get the hood open. If any of you guys get this casting and you can get the hood open, in particular the Lowrider one, please let me know. I don't want to break it, you know, but it's so tight here, I almost feel like it might be glued down. And then I also noticed down here in the wheel well, I think they actually shaved some metal out. You see right there? I think they actually shaved it to let this be a lowrider. So maybe it's something about that forced them to shut this, because on the normal car there's probably a plastic piece that represents the engine, right? But that might have to rest above here. But to make it a lowrider, they had to get rid of the plastic engine. That's my hypothesis, but you know, I'm always wrong, so who knows? Well, I don't know, that's for sure. Please leave a comment if you do. Alright, so we have, it's nice to see a different color as well for the interior. It's a sky blue, and we got some ribbing on the seats. The steering wheel looks pretty thin. It's got some column detail as well, shifters and stuff. Nice texture here for the vents. This rear seats, door handles. It's all there. It's just kind of hard to see with the distortion of the windows. You know, look at that. That's pretty distorted. But again, for the cost of a Greenlight, I'm not complaining. Just letting you guys know. Okay. So the back, nice Cadillac badge there again. And I'm going to be unfair and zoom in again. But it's awesome. It's really good. Same with that. Very nice. So impressive Greenlight. Nice printing. Some white here for these backup lights, and some red in the vertical fins for the tail lights. And I guess those are turn signals as well. So the white top here, the Landau top. It's also a bit orange peely. It is glossy. It's a glossy white, but it's nicely painted. You know, I don't see any overrun or weird streaking or anything like that. In fact, the casting is actually in good shape. I don't see any weird blisters or scratches or gouges in the casting. I saw the packaging. This tire was messed up, but it seems to have corrected itself just by me holding it. Unfortunately, the Cadillac logo on this hubcap is clearly not centered, so that's a shame. So that's a problem with, you know, press fit bases. If this is screwed together, I would probably just take the wheel off the rear and put it on the front. But I'm not going to drill this apart just to swap the wheels. What I do like is it tells you the year of the car. It's strange that this D is not capitalized. 2021, and then yeah, no exposed exhaust apparently, because it's a lowrider. Alright. Are these separate? What's going on here? I think this is a separate piece right here. This is actually a brake. If you look on the inside surface, you see this chrome plastic? So this is a separate bumper, but they just painted this blue onto that plastic piece to make it match. But what's kind of strange is, why would they have this silver line here? Or does that belong there? I can't even tell in those photographs I pulled up. Alright. Quite heavy, being a giant land yacht and metal base. Sorry, gotta back out here. Yeah, that's a big one. Alright, let's compare to the Cadillacs. So this Auto World I have here is from 1976. It's not claiming... Oh yeah, this is a lowrider from Auto World, right? Yeah. It's got the small diameter wheels. And then the next one is a 1975 version. But I think this is a regular, non-lowrider style. Yeah. So, this different methodologies going on here. It looks like Greenlight took regular OEM wheels, very much like Greenlight, but they lowered the suspension. So the Greenlight is riding lower on stock wheels. Whereas Auto World it's running the stock height, but it has smaller diameter wheels, like custom Dayton kind of things. So, and then this is just a stock Cadillac. Stock ride height, stock wheels. That's what I'm envisioning right here, but correct me if you think I'm wrong. The Greenlight is significantly lower than this one. If you look at the, well, hold on. I might have to pull out the tray of comparison on this. I just don't know if they're gonna fit. But let's see. Well, you know, obviously they're not gonna fit this way, but they will fit this way. Man, these are big vehicles. There you go. So yeah, the Greenlight. Let me angle the camera right at it. Hopefully you can tell the roof of the blue car, the Greenlight, is lower. Right. And then let's put that stock one on just to really see. Yeah, that's much more noticeable because it has stock wheels, stock ride height. And let's just see about just the auto worlds. Yeah, so the difference here is the wheels and tires are smaller. And interestingly, these are narrower than the stock. These look wider to me than those. Or there's some weird sort of refraction going on in this little plastic thing. Alright. So that's interesting. Overall length. I do believe both of these are 1/64 scale. They're all supposed to be the same, you know, generation. Any variation might be in the bumpers or something like that. I know like every few years they would change the grills out and stuff, so that's possibly it. So I'm not too concerned about it. And again, these are not super expensive models, so no need to be super critical. Not like a resin review. Well, I guess there's no need for these anymore. Well, you know what though? I will show the other Gypsy Rose from the Greenlight Lowrider collection. So, naturally very different vehicles. The Cadillac would be a larger vehicle. And also this Cadillac is a 4-door, whereas the Gypsy Rose is a hardtop coupe. Alright, in conclusion, this is a winner, I think. There's no QC problems, really, well, I guess it's just that one little logo on that one front wheel. That's the only QC problem, but if you've purchased Greenlights in the past, you know that's not a major thing. I mean, so I've seen a lot of Greenlights where bumpers are completely dangling around, and totally jacked up wheels and jacked up messed up graphics and stuff like that. So I usually only try to buy Greenlights in a store where I can actually look at them through the packaging with my own eyes. And even then, I still buy stuff with flaws in it because I can't see everything or I'm just not paying attention. Alright, well, I'm gonna try to get the others. At least that Caprice, I gotta try to shop around at some of my other local stores and try to find these things. So, alright, thanks. See you guys in the next Lowrider show. Bye.